Hello dear students. Today we are going to study a chapter, a treat for mosquitoes. In this chapter we will learn about diseases which are caused by mosquito bite, cause of malaria, what are the symptoms of malaria, preventions from malaria, and we will discuss about the disease called anemia. Here you can see some pictures. In this picture, the name of some diseases are written. These all diseases are caused due to the bite of mosquito. So, they are also called mosquito-borne diseases. Malaria, dengue, chikungunya, Zika are some diseases which are caused due to mosquito bite. These are all spreaded by mosquitoes. Now let us learn about malaria. Malaria is caused by the bite of female Anopheles mosquito. Female Anopheles mosquito carries Plasmodium parasite. Here you can see the picture of female Anopheles mosquito. These female Anopheles mosquitoes are responsible for causing malaria. When female Anopheles mosquito bites a person, this Plasmodium parasite enters in that person's blood, due to which the person suffers from malaria. Now let us discuss about some symptoms of malaria. If a person is suffering from malaria, he will show some symptoms which are fever with chills and rigors, weakness. He may also suffer from headache. So these are some symptoms which may be shown by the person who is suffering from malaria. Now, how will we confirm that whether the person is suffering from malaria or not? So, blood test confirms malaria. Here we can see a blood test report of a person named Rajat. His age is 11. Diagnosis of the disease is fever with chills and rigors. We can see in his blood test report malarial parasite found in blood sample. As the malarial parasites are present in his blood, so we can say that Rajat is suffering from malaria. Now let us discuss about the treatment for malaria. Earlier, dried and powdered bark of cinchona tree was boiled and used for the treatment or medicine for malaria. Here we can see the picture of cinchona tree. From this tree, the bark was dried and the medicines of malaria is being prepared. The name of the medicine of malaria is quinine. So quinine is used for the treatment of malaria. Now let us discuss on certain methods we can use to stop the growth of mosquitoes, and hence we can by following these methods we can stop the growth of the diseases which are caused by mosquito bite. So what can we do? Don't let water collect around you. Fill up the pits. If you see any pits in your surrounding, please fill it up so that water may not get collected in these pits. Keep the water pots, coolers and tanks clean. They should be dried every week. Put fish in the ponds so that they eat the mosquito larva. By using mosquito nets, we can also protect ourselves. Spray kerosene oil if water has collected at some place. So by following these methods, we can stop the growth of malaria. Now, a question must be there in your mind. What is mosquito larva? Here you can see a picture. In this picture, some tiny thread-like grey things are swimming in the water. These are the eggs which mosquito lay in water. They are called larvae. Now let us discuss on some mosquito repellent. By using these mosquito repellent, we can protect us from mosquito. Here are some pictures of mosquito repellent. Now, here you can see a picture of a scientist. The name of this scientist is Ronald Ross. In December 1902, Ronald Ross got the highest award for his discovery, the Nobel Prize for Medicine. Ronald Ross found out that mosquitoes spread malaria. He saw female mosquitoes having brownish with spotted wings carry tiny germs which looked just like the ones that were found in the blood of malaria patient, which confirms that mosquitoes spread malaria. For this discovery, Ronald Ross got the Nobel Prize in the year 1902. Here you can see the picture of a housefly. Now let us discuss about the diseases which are spread by flies. Dysentery, cholera and typhoid are some common diseases which are spreaded by flies. When a fly sits on contaminated material, harmful germs stick into its legs. When the same fly sits on the food, the germs get transferred to the blood. Thus, by this way, a fly spread various diseases. Anemia. Anemia is a disease which is caused due to less hemoglobin or iron in the blood. Here you can see two pictures, picture number 1 and picture number 2. On comparing these two pictures, you can see that in picture number 2, there are very few number of hemoglobin or red blood cells in comparison to the first picture. The person which have less hemoglobin or iron in the blood suffers from a disease called anemia. Now, what is hemoglobin? Let us discuss about hemoglobin. Hemoglobin is an iron-rich protein that gives red color to the blood. So, hemoglobin is responsible for the red color of our blood. Now, what is the function of hemoglobin? It carries oxygen from the lungs to the rest part of our body. Hemoglobin carries oxygen to the rest part of our body. What are the causes of anemia? So, basically there are three main causes due to which a person suffers from anemia. First one is blood loss. Second one is lack of red blood cell production. And the third is high rate of red blood cell destruction. So these are three causes due to which a person suffers from anemia. Now, what are the symptoms? If a person is suffering from anemia, he may show certain symptoms. Anemia can make you feel tired, cold, dizzy, and weak. This affects both physically as well as mentally. Due to anemia, children do not grow well and their energy levels are low. So these are certain symptoms which must be shown or may be shown by the person who is suffering from anemia. So what is the diagnosis of anemia? Doctor will diagnose anemia with physical test and blood test. Blood test report confirms whether the person is suffering from anemia or not. If a person is suffering from anemia, he should eat jaggery, amla, green leafy vegetables and iron-rich food to increase the hemoglobin level in his blood. Here you can see some pictures of food which contains iron. Thank you and have a nice day.